Hello, my name is Mandy Friedman, and this is Isaac Friedman. Isaac, wave at the camera.
Hi.
Say hi,
Hi, buddy.
Isaac is 10 years old, and he is in the 4th grade. He goes to New Richmond Elementary School. Elementary school. And he has a full-time aide. He spends part of his day in the regular classroom and then part of his day in the special ed classroom. I am a property manager. I'm also in a master's program. I'm a single mom. I'm 36 years old. I know you can't tell, but I am. Parents who have children with special needs have two things that they try to balance and juggle when it comes to what they need for their child, what they expect from their child, what they want for their child, and the types of environments that they need for their child. You want your child to be treated like other kids. You want them to have the same opportunities. You don't want them to be ostracized. You want them to be accepted and mainstreamed or included in a sense. The majority of every kid with special needs is just like every other kid. There's that smaller piece that they're really not like other kids. They are different, and they do require a special environment with certain types of influences that will allow them to thrive and keep them safe and help them develop their special abilities. You want your child to be, whether it's in school or in church or an activity that they attend, you want your child to be accepted, to be treated like the other kids, but at the same time they are, the adults present are aware of the issues involved, the ways in which the child communicates, things that might bother that particular child because of sensory issues or what have you. For anyone who's ever flown on an airplane, when they instruct people what to do in case of an emergency, the emergency procedures, the flight attendant always shows you that when the bag comes down, that the parents are to put the oxygen on themselves first and then onto their child. Sometimes parents forget to take care of themselves, and just like they say on the airplane, if you don't put yourself first and do what you need to do so that you have the energy and the attention that your child requires, then you're not doing anybody any good. So with parents of special needs children, there's an element of self-care that is required because sometimes the kids do take a little bit extra attention or a little bit extra effort, or just fighting the battle of making sure your kid gets what they need is exhausting. So respite care, what that provides for these types of parents is, number one, the environment that we require, which is a safe place for our kids to go where their different abilities will be recognized and addressed in an appropriate way, that we know that the adults that are there are aware of the kids and what they need. And as a parent, you can walk away and know that, you know what, I really can't focus on myself right now because he's in great hands. And it's hard to find a place like that. So it's really important for parents to take time to themselves, to go out on a date, to run errands, to go to the spa, get your nails done. Or whatever it is that's going to make you feel refreshed, that's going to make you feel more peaceful or less stressed. It's not easy to find that environment for your child, and usually at a certain point you have maybe one or two babysitters that you access because they're very familiar with your child, and they can't always be there. For example, with our family, it's my mother and his aunt and his uncle are basically the only people that have ever watched him his whole life. I would like to say, on behalf of parents of kids with special needs, that I know that it is a very important service that you're providing to your community, and you're to be commended for noticing the need in your community for this population, because for the most part this is an invisible population, and a lot of times those needs aren't noticed. So thank you for providing the respite care for Isaac and everybody else who takes part.